Hello, Mykola. I would like to remind our users once again that we are continuing our, saga with interviews with Slate users. We haven't done this for a long time, about 2 months. The last interview we conducted was around December, if I'm not mistaken. Since then, many interesting updates have happened with us at Slate, particularly with Gold Eaglebot and Claim has started, and a new number of users have appeared, and the distribution of the Stark Slacks prize pool in Gold Eaglebot and the closing of the claim and reopening. Again, new users. A lot of things happened during this time. So now, just a little bit, we have more time to dedicate our evenings to communicating with our Slate users. Therefore, we continue to conduct our interviews. Today, I invited Mykola for an interview. Mykola is a new Slate user, but a very interesting crypto enthusiast with his own projects in crypto and can share with us his vision, his developments. Slate and his vision of Slate itself, which he gained while using Slate there for 2 to 3 months. So Mykola.
Yes. Hello. Everyone, I have been on the Slate platform since the end of November. I learned about Slate thanks to an acquaintance of mine who reposted on X about the Christmas sale. I went to the Slate page on Twitter and read through it. I found it very interesting. What interested me the most was the highest percentage. Yes. Star slugs, which I receive if I stake my star slugs in the stake.
In the New Year's sales, right?
Yes, there, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was 40%. Right? Yes.
If I'm not mistaken either, I don't remember anymore.
A lot of information. The amount there was very good, and going there is just because it's a mistake not to go there at that moment.
Okay. Basically, you were hooked by the staking in Slate, but you didn't know what it was, where it was, how it worked. How did you start getting familiar with Slate? Did your friend tell you about it? Or did you know about it from the community?
I started spending more time on the Slate Twitter account, reading, and then began chatting with acquaintances who were already have been on this platform for some time, but some of them rarely visit the platform while others spend more time on it. And when they told me, because I didn't know from the first day that it was a Ukrainian development. When an acquaintance told me that it was entirely a Ukrainian development, I realized that I must dedicate as much of my time as possible to this platform because, after all, it's worth it.
Cool, good job. I had the same thought. Right away when I joined Slate, that Slate is a Ukrainian project. How could it not be? How is that possible? There would be a situation where I didn't understand Slate. I also started to figure it out and realized that it's a Ukrainian project. Moreover, the Ukrainian community was very developed. There were about 1,700 people, with around 50 being active chat users. You could ask any question, and they would guide you, explain everything, and help with whatever was needed.
Yes, regarding support for questions, it was absolutely perfect, because as soon as you entered the chat to ask a question, right away, you would receive an answer to it. So there were no problems with this at all. This is a huge plus for all the admins. I know well how much time all this takes for an admin. And, well, sometimes there were moments you remember them well in your heart when the same questions were asked 100 times a day, the answers to which were in the pinned messages. And there, those people who also spent time just answered them. Please read. Everything is in the pinned messages. If you can't figure something out, write something else, and we will definitely respond to you. Yes.
Okay. Please tell me your first impression of the Slate. I understand. A Ukrainian project, staking, the opportunity to earn something, invest somewhere, etc. What would you like to share for those who are coming again? A new user comes to the Slate and they have no idea what to do. What would you ask them to pay attention to? Maybe, to some interesting feature that you understood in the Slate. Perhaps some of the most important information that you think would be important to convey to new users directly from you.
First of all, what they need to do is find interesting accounts on the platform and subscribe to them. In Slate, what I like is that there is a wonderful feature of selecting layers. You can subscribe to a person and choose which layer you want to follow and which you don't. There are different situations. For example, for all the people that I have an automatic subscription to all layers so as not to miss any. And thanks to the Slate platform, I met some very nice people with whom we have already, you could say, negotiated our sales and purchases. I don't want to say exactly what, but those who want to will find out on my page. What I acquired thanks to Slate. And I'm very happy about that.
Okay. That's good. So, develop your account and follow users, and, accordingly, probably, pay attention to the Slate staking, which seems to be
2. Staking. This is now for all new users. Those who have started learning about the platform, I recommend everyone to jump in. Buy Star Slacks because it's very cheap at the moment. Yes, in a day or two. In a month or two, they will be very surprised and pleasantly surprised at how their amount will change from what they invest today.
We have hopes for this. All right, please tell me you understand what it is, right? The top 100 users, holders of Star Slacks. Please share your vision. Well, I'm just interested in your opinion. What is it? Top 100. Should one strive to be in the top 100 or just look at the people who are in the top 100?
I don't even know how to justify it well, but here you can compare it to Bitcoin. 2 years ago, people could buy it for 15 to 17,000 for 1 Bitcoin and just hold it and enjoy the fact that they would currently be in profit. 65,000. Or just sit on the sidelines and watch and not have any. It's the same with the top 100, but in my opinion, it's much better than Bitcoin because such percentages as in staking, I don't think there's anything like it anywhere.
Well, maybe so.
Well, at the moment, I've been familiar with cryptocurrency since 2020. At the moment, I don't see a better offer than staking. Yes, the percentage could be higher, but it can only be for 1 month at most. Not this.
Okay. I understand. You're not in the top 100 yet, right?
Not yet, but everyone. Well, everyone.
What?
Of 100.
Everyone wants to be in the top 100, that's clear.
The main thing is to set a goal for yourself and go for it, and not give up.
Yes, okay. And. All right, are you from November or from August?
No, from the end of November.
From the end of November? In Slate. You already understand how Slate works. What's in it? Staking, tokens, likes, and so on. What would you like to add to Slate? Or maybe, on the contrary, remove something from Slate? Or turn it in another direction regarding the development of Slate? How would you develop Slate in the future? In
the first place, add private messages, the ability to send them to your friends. This has already been mentioned multiple times, and in the last interview I listened to, and it was discussed in the channel, in the community, they said it would be. This is a very important feature that is really needed because the people who are currently subscribed to me on Slate are forced to send me messages privately on Twitter or Telegram to find out more, and they say, well, Kolia, it's not very convenient. The platform is fine, you convinced us, we joined, but we constantly have to leave it. To write, to use somewhere else, when will it be available? That's the first thing. Secondly, it would be good to add, yes, the ability to create communities. So that a person, for example, who has 500 followers or 1,000, 1,500 could create a community on the platform and invite them there. You could also add some kind of bot for giveaways to conduct giveaways on the platform, for example, so that a particular user of the Slate could hold giveaways for their followers. This would be an ideal option.
Well, I want to correct you. We do have the ability to use a bot in the Slate. It's a trash bot, which can randomly select from the comments a user who wrote a relevant comment. So you can hold it under a certain post. That's something I didn't know. You can create a post where you specify that all users who want to participate who visit this post should write their nickname or some number, digit, letter, or write something there. Accordingly, that's it, and a bot that is in the network will choose a random user to whom you will give a prize, or you will determine some prize for them, and so on. So you still have more to learn about what to find out.
That's 100%. It's 100%. It's impossible to know everything in such a short time. And, unfortunately, I don't have the opportunity to spend a lot of time. Yes, okay, Soroki, but we will try and make the slide better, because there is room to grow, and we need to make sure that as many people as possible learn about it.
Let's talk about Star Slacks. What do you think? What future does Star Slacks have? Will it be 200, as we imagine? $200. Would you like it if it were $200 or not? Thank you.
I would like it. Why wouldn't I? But I don't even know where I would keep them all. Yes. That would be very good, but you can fantasize about it or not. Bitcoin in 2009-2010. In 2009 to 2010, it was given away for free. No one wanted to take it. Slacks. Can't expect the same hype as Bitcoin. It clearly won't be worth 80 or 110,000, but in my opinion, the more tokens are burned. By the way, I wanted to talk about this point. It would be good if, perhaps, the team conducted some raffles so that users could burn in those, and then randomly select somehow and allocate some prize pool to the top burner, for example, who made it to the top 10 of those who burned the most. What do you think? Is it a good idea?
I'm very big non-fan of burning Stars Lex. Why? Because there are only so many Stars Lex. There are 10 billion pieces in the world. 10 billion pieces is not much. It's very little if you consider Facebook, which was downloaded only on the Play Market. Yes, for Android more than 5 billion times. So if you compare that, then for every download of Facebook, there are 2 Star Slacks, you understand? If Star Slacks. If Slate downloads only 1 billion people, there will already be a maximum of 10 Star Slacks per person. So there's no point in burning Star Slacks. I don't see the purpose. Why? Because there are so few of them anyway. In 2 to 3 years, they won't exist at all. It will end in 5 years. Well, somewhere between 3 and 5 years. I can't say for sure now.
10 billion is really a small number.
The release of Star Slacks to the market will end. Various whales will buy them up. These Star Slacks unlocked, which will be unlocked from the wallet and minted, and that's it. And we'll be sitting with our 1, 2, 3, 5 million Star Slacks and have nothing from it. So, it seems to me that I don't know. I'm probably the last person who will burn their Star Slacks. Never. I'd rather give them to someone. Or sell them, or give them away. But no, under no circumstances do I want to burn them. But as of today, there is an option to burn Star Slacks. From 10,000 and more and receive for this burning a badge. Born, right? Burning into your account and physical to your mailing address. This is possible to do.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you see, another new thing for you.
I've missed a lot in the last 2 weeks.
I'll give.
Need to forget about X.
Thank you. This option has been available for a long time. Since the new year. Because you need to prepare. What?
So, you have a penalty. Do you think about creating a platform for NFTs?
Additionally, or
In the Slate?
created in the Slate.
That might be possible.
Programmatically, in the Slate. The ability to develop NFTs in the Slate has been added. But as of today, there is no opportunity, no time to further develop this direction. So, in our wallet, we have an NFT section, but it's kind of empty and not functioning at the moment.
I'll be the first. No, regarding NFTs. I saw it, but mine is empty.
Yes. This direction is not being developed yet, but it is present.
Well, I'll be the first to buy as soon as it's launched. All right, let's go.
We also have concepts like gold, eagle, bot, and a stick, in which you can mine star, and accordingly receive from the Star Slug prize pool. Tell us a couple of sentences. Your views on this situation. Do you use the app? Do you mine star, or do you receive from the Star Slacks prize pool?
Unfortunately, I don't use the app because I don't have enough time for all of it, but I have 15 referrals there who actively use it, and thanks to them, I receive
Rewards. But right now, since the referral bonuses aren't being claimed, they are just sitting on in the wallet. Okay, so let's talk about your account on Slate. Give us a little room tour of your account.
Hold on a second. So, what we have here is my account is small, only 114 followers, of which 90 are just 2 people. I personally invited them, and 2 more people joined through my referrals. The first layer we have is Trading for Life. It's a crypto community we created for trading in the futures market. In it, there are only friends, because for various reasons, no one is being persuaded. I don't really push for them to be persuaded. It's everyone's choice. If they want, they join. If they don't, they don't. That's how it is. The second layer is Stoicism. Lately, I've become very interested in it. I don't know how I didn't know about it at all before. I learned about it from YouTube. And then I bought myself a couple of books by Marcus Aurelius. And everything written there is, gosh, so relevant now. And sometimes I post his quotes. The third point is relaxation. Well, there are mainly photos of vacations from many years ago. The fourth point is memes. I very rarely post anything here. The fifth point is NFT. I am a huge fan. NFT. Thank you. Back. On all possible blockchains that exist, in my opinion, probably in all of them are NFTs. That's what my account is like. Sometimes I post in it directly sharing links. I know it's not very nice to share links from X to the Slate platform. I will fix this soon and will dedicate much more time to this platform and right here, because it doesn't look very nice. Okay, but for now, it's better to invite your friends from Twitter, from X to Slate if possible. Yes, definitely. Thanks to the fact that I receive staking rewards every week. As soon as I get the rewards, I make a post on Twitter, giving away such and such amount of stars lax as needed. Follow my link, send your wallet. And that's it, you receive your rewards. Well done. Good job. And so, every week, new people join me. And those who are old, who are active in the Slate. Because, after all, I have the opportunity to see them. All those who like, and they receive rewards from me.
I saw your account on Twitter. Constant giveaways, well done. And I know that you have a lot. Many users are subscribed to you on Twitter, and accordingly, little by little, they are transitioning. And right now, as far as I understand, the referral system is one of the most important things in the Slate. The one that creates, for you, an unobstructed, trouble-free future. Because we have referral bonuses every sale, a New Year's or some holiday sale or just a regular sale constantly gives us bonuses from the Slate 4.
Our referral statistics. Next week, you will already have a new ambassador. That's 100% certain. There are only 8 people left, which isn't that many, so.
Yes, we will congratulate you on this. Okay, Mykola, all right, thank you for such an interview. Thank you for telling me
about the 2 new features I missed, which I will definitely go check out now.
Ask in the chats, ask in the community. No question, we'll guide you and explain everything. Maybe we forgot something and you wanted to add more.
That can be added. Make the right choice and buy Star Slug. You will all be very pleasantly surprised in a couple of months. Just take my word for it.
In the big picture,
it's worth it.
In the grand scheme of things, of course, everyone should make their own decisions for themselves. But, for example, I am buying Star Slug. Right now, Star Slug is dropping, and that makes me happy. Why? Because later, when it falls, so much that everyone starts waving their hands and selling it. What if, on a large scale, I will buy.
And that's the right decision, because those who buy during fear always get a high reward. That's how it always works in cryptocurrency.
But
it has been and will be.
Okay. Thank you then for the interview. On this great sentence. Who buys fear? Buys what? Buys a new, better future.
Buys a better future and receives high rewards. This has been proven over the years.
Cool. On this note, we'll wrap it up then. Thank you. For the interview, all the best. We'll hear from each other in chats and Slack.
Good luck. Have a good evening.
Varad.